Hey guys, it's me, Yuki. I'm going to be doing my first manga review today, and it's going to be of One Piece, chapter 651, The Voice from the New World. Okay, so, this chapter, it pretty much starts out where we left off from the last chapter, where they're chasing after Caribou. Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy, they're going after Caribou because, the king said that if they can recover the treasure that Caribou stole, that they can have that treasure. And so it gets to Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy finding Caribou and finding out that Luffy's punch already did him in. And Sanji and Zoro are just sort of pissed off because they wanted to fight him, knowing how they are. And so they find a treasure and they see that it's like a huge amount of treasure. So they're all happy and everything. So they're taking it all back, and I just love the humor in One Piece because they didn't know how to get back to the town, and so Luffy goes, "Which way is town, Zoro?" And Zoro's like, "That way." And so Sanji goes, "All right, well let's go the other way." I don't know. I just find the humor in One Piece hilarious. Okay, so the next part that happens is there's people talking at the candy factory to some of Big Mom's advisors, and apparently the factory, I'm not sure if they were lying about this or not, but the factory machines that make the candy, they got destroyed in the battles between Straw Hats and all that other stuff that happened. And Big Mom, she's supposed to have 10 tons, I think it is. I'm not sure, forgive me if I'm wrong. But 10 tons of candy every month from Fishman Island. And they just gave all the candy to Luffy, and all their machines are broken, so they can't make any more for like the next 2 weeks. So Big Mom's advisors have come to the island, and they're just threatening the Fishman because they know that if they don't get the candy in time, then they're probably gonna get killed too, and so are the rest of the people on Fishman Island. And so the Straw Hats show up, well, at least Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. They show up after getting their treasure, and they're like, "Oh hey, it's a candy factory." And so they're like, "Oh hey, it's Straw Hat Luffy." But they're kind of getting worried because they're afraid he's gonna spill the beans about him eating the candy because they're trying to hide that fact from them. And so he's like, "Oh yeah, that candy was so good it filled my stomach." And they're like, "Don't say anything, no, don't mention it." And of course, knowing Luffy, he's just gonna spill it all out. And so Big Mom's advisors, they're just getting more pissed off and everything. So we get to see we get taken to island in the New World, and it's a cake island, and you hear Big Mom talking, and she's like talking about how she's excited for the tea party, where she's gonna get all her sweets and everything. And apparently, I'm not sure, but I think she ate some people. I don't really know. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure because she's talking to someone, and she's like, then continue your excitement in my stomach, and then yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, I guess we'll find out later. And so then she finds out that Fishman Island is not gonna have the snacks ready for her, and then we finally get to see Big Mom, and she looks like a very big lady with bulging eyes, and she has a huge face. That's pretty much it. And so she gets the Din Mushi connected to Fishman Island, and so she calls up Fishman Island, and they're all afraid to answer the phone because they don't want to get yelled at or possibly killed. So after Luffy finds out that she'll probably destroy Fishman Island if she doesn't get her snacks, he answers the phone instead, and he's like, "Hello?" And so he's like, "Are you Big Mom?" And he's like, "If so, then I'm Monkey D. Luffy, who's gonna become the Pirate King." So this gets Big Mom interested a little bit, and he's just like, yeah, so there's no more candy because I ate it all. And of course, Big Mom doesn't believe him because it was 10 tons of candy, so she doesn't think that Luffy could eat 10 tons of candy. And so he's like, yeah, I ate it all. And the fishermen are starting to freak out because they're like, no, don't tell her that. You're going a little far there. She still doesn't believe him. And so he's like, I didn't know the candy was supposed to go to you, but I ate it all. And to save Fishman Island again, he offers over his treasure for time to make the candy. And of course, Big Mom doesn't want to take the treasure because she likes candy more than treasure, apparently. So her advisors are like, whoa, whoa. They're trying to persuade Big Mom to take the treasure instead. But of course, she doesn't want to take the treasure. She just wants candy because she's Big Mom. And so, although she doesn't take the treasure, she has directed her anger at Luffy instead. And so she's like calling Luffy out, saying that he needs to come to the new world so that she can like teach him a lesson or something. And so Luffy, he basically says he's gonna kick her butt and everything, and that he's gonna beat her so that he can make Fishman his own like island, so that he can basically like, instead of Big Mom ruling over Fishman Island, he's gonna rule over it instead. And so that's basically where they end off. So I really liked this chapter. It was very productive. Like, this chapter felt really long. It was only 17 pages, but it had so much stuff happening in it. Because they got the treasure, and they got to see Big Mom, and now we know that there's going to be a fight between Big Mom and Luffy, possibly, in the future. And yeah, so I like this chapter. That's pretty much it. I know this was kind of a crappy review, but it was my first one, so don't hate me. I'll do more in the future, so look forward to them. Bye!